Hi, it's Ileana. So today I'm going to talk about the Arcturian Crystalline cities and how I had visited several of these crystalline cities and met very beautiful Arcturians. This was in 2015. In 2016, when I was in connection and communication with Enea, the L race, ancient builder race, beautiful being. So she's the descendant of the ancient builder races. The L race, which is a 12th dimensional race of beings that can take on human form and also be in non-corporeal form. They can take on different forms of beings. They do look humanoid when they're in corporeal form, and they travel in bio-living ships of different sizes and frequencies. So Enea had taken me through a portal to a crystalline city, one of the Arcturian cities. And the way she described it to me is like these crystalline cities have beautiful towers that power the Arcturian cities. And the Arcturians are also part of the Guardians of the Starseed project. And they have a living archive that helps with human evolution. As we evolve and our abilities come online, we connect to the golden light, to the green light frequencies, to the different rays of creation. And that is part of the Arcturian archive, living archive, in some of their golden cities. So on the left is Teneth, who's a male, and on the right side is Teloth, who's the female. These are the crystal star people of the 12th D reality. The crystalline Arcturians, who I had met in 2015 when Enea took me to their crystalline cities to explore. And it's a very beautiful place. Everything is harmonious and energetic. And these 12th dimensional crystalline cities, those were the highest dimension that I saw, but Arcturians exist in physical form on the 8th dimension, the 9th dimension, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So they could take on physical form and non-physical form. I saw them very much as energetic beings, but I also saw very physical crystalline cities, Arcturian ones, on several different planets. The planet that I had visited physically was it was called Venera, and the crystalline city was called Ranura. And this is where Teloth lives in the Ranura star system. And this is basically, I think it's in a very far away star system that's in the Milky Way galaxy. And they do a lot of portal travel, and different higher level beings of higher dimensional frequency visit these crystalline cities. I am very fortunate to have been able to see these kinds of cities, and it's very peaceful. And it's this one, this planet Venera, was in the 12th dimension. So this is the first time I saw Arcturians and got to know Arcturians. And Arcturians, there's different kinds of Arcturians. Some of them are like 10 feet tall, 9 feet tall, and taller, or some of them have blue skin, purple skin, elongated heads. Some have hair, some don't. There's different types of species of Arcturians. These were the higher dimensional Arcturians, very high vibration, very energetic frequency in these crystalline cities. And it's like almost looking at these beautiful floating spheres of their homes and crystalline towers from what their cities are built on water, on with trees. And again, they can take on corporeal form, and so can their cities. So even in the 12D reality, I could see interesting shapes like water, trees. I could still see that. To my experience, it was part of that experience because they can create any environment they want, and they are the guardians of Earth, and their living archive helps us to evolve. And there's all kinds of beautiful futuristic cities, Arcturian crystalline futuristic cities that I got to visit with Ileana, and I'm going to share that the other ones that I got to see. But this is the first one that I had ever seen, the crystal city of Ranura in the planet Venara, in the Ranura star system, far away in the Milky Way galaxy. So now I'm going to share some other crystalline cities that I got to see, Arcturian ones, since I've been in contact with different types of higher dimensional Arcturians, mostly 9th dimensional and 10th dimensional. Their crystalline cities have these beautiful towers that power the cities. They're crystalline. So it's crystalline energy, it's plasma energy that powers these beautiful cities. And that's the energy, the crystalline frequency that powers everything and allows life in the cities, and different beings come to these cities. 8th, 9th, 10th dimensional cities. So you can explore energy, frequency, healing, seeing these beautiful places where different species of beings are interacting with their Arcturians and learning from them, and seeing these crystalline cities. And the towers have unlimited crystalline energy. So it's like really clean, beautiful places. There's zero pollution here. There's a lot of energetic frequency. Everything is very much alive, and everything is just so beautiful, and the frequency is high vibrational. Everybody's vibrant. They live for hundreds and thousands of years. There's no disease, there's no pain, there's no suffering of any type. So it's just a vibrant environment that's so pure and beautiful. And you can explore these beautiful cities and places. And everything is in harmonious vibration. The crystalline towers, the spheres, the crystalline home spheres, and the other types of homes. Some of them are on floating islands. Some of them are near the crystalline towers, depending on the dimension. But everything is crystalline frequency. So that's the energy that powers the cities, that powers the living frequency of everything on the planets that these beautiful Arcturians have created and inhabited for thousands of years. So it's a very healing type of a space, and you can see the sphere homes among the trees and the mountains, and the crystalline towers, the purple towers, silver towers. They're just harmoniously part of nature, because Arcturians, they're energetic creators, they're healers, they're higher dimensional beings that can be in corporeal form and non-corporeal form, physicality and non-physicality, and they can interact with many different beings on multiple dimensions beyond space and time. So the way they build their cities is very energetic and high frequency based. And you can see the crystalline energy everywhere, and you can see their ships, crystalline ships, disc saucer shaped. Their cities are built with intention to preserve nature, to preserve harmony and high vibration of healing and coexistence with everything in reality on physical planets and non-physical existences. And they love water. They love, even though these cities seem huge, they are crystalline. Everything is crystalline made. So there is no waste. There is no pain, suffering. Everything is frequency based. So they create with frequency and energy. That's how Arcturians create things. And it's like you could see boats on the water. You could see beautiful trees. The towers, the crystalline frequency towers are just emanating beautiful, harmonious energy. And the towers are blue, silver, purple, because that's the highest frequency of the crystalline energy. So everything is so vibrant and beautiful looking and energetic, and it's utopian. It is the highest energy that I've seen any builder race or founder race use to create such cities. And the L race, they create cities like this too, with sphere homes and crystalline towers on their own planets in 12D. So they're very similar to how Arcturians energetically create everything with crystalline frequency. The L race is very similar to that because they have crystalline cities that I visited, just like the Arcturian cities. And you can see the energy of the crystals rising from the towers. That's what creates this beautiful environment of everything in harmony on each planet that they live on. And a lot of Arcturians are in the star system of Arcturus, but there's other planets and star systems and even galaxies where Arcturians have moved to and live because they're multidimensional. So they can be anywhere. They're beyond time and space with their abilities to shift time and create such beautiful places to live. And these towers are big. These crystalline frequencies are so powerful for healing and manifesting these different realities and planets. And it's truly peaceful and utopian because there's no war. There's no need to have money. There's no need to have anything like 3D planets have. These are higher dimensional planets even, where these cities are built, because it's all frequency based, it's all nature based. Everything is built in creation to be in unity, in frequency of unity and harmony. And just such vibrant colors, and there's spheres near the towers, and Arcturians live in these spheres. They work and do healing in the towers. And there's other species visiting these cities, humanoid species that have this higher consciousness. They can visit the Arcturian crystalline cities, and they'll living archive and evolve in unity and harmony. So these crystalline cities, Arcturian cities, they look very futuristic because everything is crystalline based in energy. That's why they are these vibrant colors, purple, blue, silver, because it's all crystalline. It's such a beautiful kind of an environment, I think. And there's different kinds of Arcturians. Some are taller, some are shorter. Some have blue skin, some have purple skin, some have shorter ears, some have longer ears, because they've evolved on such a higher dimensional frequency they can take on any shape that they want. And so I've seen many different types of Arcturians. Some look humanoid, some less. The typical Arcturians that I've seen, 9D to 12D, have blue skin and elongated heads and very intelligent and telepathic, because they have evolved to such a state of existence where they can also be non-corporeal or corporeal. They can create anything they want in their existence. They're at such a high frequency of from 8D to 12D in the crystalline. They're made out of, they themselves are living crystalline energy in their evolution. So they're very beautiful beings. And I've met many different types of Arcturians. These are healer Arcturians, and they really work with crystals, and they have purple skin. So they're 12D. These ones are 9D. These ones are 9 and 10D with the elongated heads with blue skin. And they work with pyramid energy in the crystalline cities, because there are purple pyramids there as well. And they assist with keeping the high vibration of the planets. And also, a lot of these planets are cloaked, so nobody can really see them in space unless the Arcturians invite you in, so that you can see their beautiful healing spaces, living spaces, and learn from them. And some of these Arcturians, like I said, they have purple skin, and they're very exotic looking, and they work with the crystalline frequencies of the cities to maintain the energy and the frequency of these planets and crystalline cities, so that living beings can evolve and learn and go into 5D and other higher densities and realms of evolution beyond 3D. Arcturians help to assist with that. And I've learned a lot of healing modalities from them and healing techniques. It's such a vibrant, I guess, inner self, looking within the inner self and seeing everything on the energetic frequency of existence on a multidimensional perspective of healing, of vibration, and how that blends with physical reality and life in the physical world, the quantum realm, the holographic realm, and the human physical reality of our existences. They've taught me that everything blends together as unity and everything is interconnected. That some of their wisdom teachings in the crystalline frequency helps you see everything from a different perspective of reality, from a higher dimension. Because in their cities, everything is so vibrant and alive. You are alive and you receive so much healing. Visiting these sacred places really allowed me to expand my own soul and my physicality, meeting these beautiful beings and just learning their wisdom, higher dimensional wisdom, how to be an energy being and how to be a physical being in harmony, how everything in life is part of creation. They taught me a lot of that type of wisdom, along with healing techniques, energetic healing techniques, and how to work with crystals. And I met several different species of beautiful Arcturians, and they're very highly telepathic, and they can also talk to you verbally, but most of their communication is telepathic and energetic, frequency based as well. They connect with the crystals, and they're kind of like the crystal keepers and guardians in this universe of crystalline frequency, from 8th dimension to 12th dimension. And again, they're part of the Living Archive Starseed project to help humans and other beings evolve to their highest potential. And their ships can look very energetic, like spheres, egg-shaped, and different colors and frequencies, because they can travel interdimensionally on ships and without ships. They're good at creating portals and traveling through crystalline portals. So they can go to many different dimensions, higher or lower, because they're at such a high frequency themselves. So that's very unique for them to be able to transcend to different dimensions and visit different planets and locations. And they can exist in almost any environment. And again, I met different types of beautiful Arcturians, blue skin, purple skin. Some of them have hair and some don't. And they're very highly evolved. Their cities are just pristine, clean, high energy, high octave vibration, just the purest form of creation. They're so pure and beautiful. I met so many positive Arcturians that taught me healing, that taught me soul evolution, ascension, creation, manifestation. I learned so much from them. Just beautiful energy. And again, their cities, some of their cities just are beautiful, like this blue crystalline energy, purple, white, silver, just so majestic and pure frequency of the highest vibration that I could experience. And Victoria Whitney, who's an Omicron ambassador, recently talked about visiting a crystalline futuristic Arcturian city called Delphine Ariel. And a lot of these beautiful Arcturian cities look like what she described, with crystalline towers powering the city, huge crystalline tower in the middle of the city powering it, and spheres around where the Arcturians and other positive beings live, and where these living archives are that have the living DNA heritage that help to evolve humans and other beings to their highest ability of creation and soul evolution and ascension. So some of the knowledge that I've learned about crystalline cities, Arcturian ones, and L-race crystalline cities, Victoria Whitney talks about very similar information. So it's very, it's good to get some verification of similarities, that these kinds of beautiful places exist out there in the universe, such beings in creation who help guide humanity to evolve. And they are our, I guess they're creators that help us evolve to a higher level of existence, frequency-wise and physically. They are kind of the guardians who help with that kind of evolution. Because there's different guardians in existence, different beings, species, and I think the Arcturians are one of the founder races, one of the 3 founder races who have these types of crystalline cities on different planets, higher evolution, higher density dimensional planets where they live. And humans learn from them on different levels about crystalline healing, about energy, about frequency, about ascension, soul evolution, and much more of what creation itself is and how that works in this universe and beyond. Physical nature of reality, non-physical reality, and how that is all a part of the circle of life. The Arcturians teach this in how to transcend into energetics, non-corporeal existence, corporeal existence, or both, because they work with energy and frequency in the crystals. So they have really transcended beyond time and space. To them, it's non-linear. It flows like liquid. And crystalline frequency, they also work with plasma and energy for healing and soul evolution. So their environments and living spaces are very beautiful. And they can travel in ships, like huge sphere ships, huge disc-shaped crafts, semicircular, and the energy inside the craft can expand, or it can become smaller or bigger because, again, they work with frequency and energy, so they can create anything into existence. One of their ships is called the Athena, and it's very beautiful space of healing and where you can learn about soul evolution and the universe. Beautiful energy, and it's very loving. Their energy is very loving and kind, Arcturians. So I'm just scrolling through the images to find what, like, some of their ships are like this, sphere shaped, smaller or bigger. So I'm just looking for the image of Athena. Yeah, this is like what one of their largest motherships look like, Athena, and it's called Athena. The ship is called Athena. And it's a healing, place of healing and place of learning as well. The different learning lessons that Arcturians teach: wisdom, healing, creation, manifestation. That's what that kind of a mothership is for. And they have many of these types of crafts that they travel on, although they don't physically have to have ships. They do, because they travel interdimensionally and multidimensionally to different star systems and guide humanity and other living sentient beings on evolution, healing, creation, and many more beautiful wisdom lessons and teachings. So I just wanted to share this beautiful experience with our Arcturians that I had, and so people can see what these crystalline cities look like and what this kind of environment is like from 8D to 12D. It can be very physical and energetic and crystalline. Even these higher dimensions can be on planets. There could be corporeal and non-corporeal existence as part of that energy and frequency with the Arcturians and other highly evolved beings. So I wanted to share that. Thank you so much.